Good morning, Ricardo.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for joining today. And I'm sorry yesterday we had that inconvenience, with the class, but thank you so much for joining today. Today is class number, let me check my agenda. This is class number 8. It means that today we finish unit number 2. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Give me one moment. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the platform just for you to have a glimpse, right, on how we are going here with the topics. So we began with unit number 1, which was about preferences, and we talk a lot about comparative and superlative adjectives. We just, studied each topic separately. We studied comparative adjectives and then we studied superlative adjectives, right? And also you were making comparisons in the two different topics. And then we moved to unit number 8, and we didn't talk about music, right? But we focused on the grammar speaking topic, which is either, neither, to, and so. So as you can see, that's like the main thing related to unit number 2. And now that we are going to finish unit number 2, remember that you have to complete the test. Okay, but let me ask you, have you completed some of these exercises in the platform?
No, the principal or the main test, but I try this week.
Perfect, okay? And don't forget to send me screenshots once you finish. And over here, since we're finishing number 2 today, you have to complete the test unit 1 and 2. Now you're ready?
Yeah.
And if possible, today we're going to begin with unit number 3. We're going to talk a little bit about how to use do, play, and go when we talk about sports, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I can see something here. Go, play, and go. So yes, this is something related to sports, okay? So I'm going to explain a little bit when we use each of these verbs, okay? And also I'll share through WhatsApp a list, okay, of verbs on how you can use them. So that's pretty much what we're going to do and where we're going so far. So unit number 3, since we go from well, we have 4 classes this week, right? That means that on Monday, we're going to finish unit number 3 on Monday, this coming Monday, okay? And then 4 more classes and you complete unit number 4, and then 4 more classes in unit number 5. So I'm going to move to the review because today we finish unit number 2, and this is related to so, neither, etc. To, right? I'm going to share it here. We're going to do some, I know that you're driving, right? So I'll try to read them aloud, and we're going to do the same thing. After probably 20-25 minutes, we're going to switch to the other topic. So this one is a fill in the blanks with either, neither, so, or to. But before we move to this exercise, I'm going to ask you, we're going to have a quick review right now with that. What do you remember about to and about either? When do we use to and either?
For example, I used to when the answer is positive.
Okay, when the answer is positive. Okay, very good. What else do you remember?
I use either when the answer is negative.
Okay, I use either when the answer is negative. I'm going to move this over here, right? And You're saying that we use either when the answer is negative. Okay, very good. What about the position of these two? What about two? What is the position that it takes?
I use to in the final, the answer.
At the end of the sentence, very good. It goes at the end of the sentence, very good, right? It goes at the end of the sentence. Going to move it here. Okay, what about either?
Either use in the first position.
Are you sure? Actually,
I think.
it goes also at the end, right?
Okay.
So to and either, right? Well, the first one is not when the answer is negative, is positive, but when the sentence, right? When the sentence is positive, and this one is when the sentence is negative. But you are right. You are answering, therefore the answer is positive or negative, right? So to and either, they both go at the end of the sentence, right? And we're going to leave it here in capital letters at the end of the sentence, right? Because that's the characteristic of these two. And two, we use it at when the answer or when the sentence is positive, and we use either when the answer or sentence is negative, right? Then we have the other two. We have so and we have neither, right? So when do we use so and neither?
When my answer is similar to my other coworker or my other friends.
Very good, exactly, right? So we're talking again about positive sentence. So when the sentence or answer is positive or similar, right, to the other person. Muy bien, to the other person. Okay. Person's answers, right? Answer. Very good. What about neither?
I use neither when my answer is similar but in negative form.
Exactly, right? So we're going to say that we use neither. I'm sorry. We use neither with when the sentence is negative, right? Negative or different, right? Different from the other person. Oops, different from the other person's answers, right? Very good. What about the position of so and neither, Ricardo? Because to and either, they go at the end. What about so and neither?
I use so in the first position and neither in the first position.
Very good. So it goes at the beginning, right? Beginning of the sentence. Same happens with neither, right? Very good. Okay, excellent. Now, another thing that we have to consider, okay, when we use so and neither, because these ones are very similar, right, in context. I'm going to divide here, is that with so and neither, we use auxiliaries, right? Okay, with these two, we use auxiliaries, okay, in our answers. It's different in to and neither because I use the same structure. I just use pronouns. I like the movie. I like it too. I love my friends. I love them too. So we use pronouns, right? And in here with so and neither, with these two expressions, we use auxiliaries in our answers, right? Over here we use with these both, with these two, we use pronouns. Pronouns. Okay, so this is like a like a summary, right, of what we need to know about these two expressions. So I'm going to send this to you through WhatsApp. And I like it because you build it. Usted construyó esto, así que good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now we're going to try to put it into practice, right? And it's loading. WhatsApp web is loading, so ya va a cargar aquí para pasar. There you go. Okay, very good. So let's take a look in here, and we have this one, right? It says that fill in the blanks with either, neither, so, or do. But we already have part of the answer. So we need to identify which one is the one that we need, right? Okay, so if I say, for example, I love Indian food. I love Indian food, okay? And I have part of the answer. Part of the answer is, do I? So what do you think that I need? Either, neither, so, or to?
I can neither.
Oh, no, but actually it says, I love Indian food. It's a positive sentence. And
Sorry.
don't worry, and I have part of the answer. Part of the answer that I have is, do I? So
Yes.
what comes to your mind?
So do I.
Muy bien. So do I. I am not in the mood for fast food. Yo nunca, ¿verdad? I am not in the mood for fast food, right? When you say I am not in the mood, es no tengo ganas, ¿verdad? I am not in the mood for fast food, o sea, yo nunca. Okay, so what do you think? The answer is, am I? The sentence is negative.
Yeah. Either am I.
Either, okay, very good. Now just remember that either, as we just said, okay, either goes at the end of the sentence and neither goes at the beginning of the sentence. So which one do you think we need?
Neither. Neither am I.
Neither am I. And also a key or something that you can use to identify which is that it is using over here auxiliaries. The question form, do I, am I, right? And that gives us a hint that we need either so or neither. Now, over here, I can't stand bland food. I can't stand bland food. And then the person says, I can't. So which one do you think I need?
For example, I can neither.
Very good. I can't either because number one, it's a negative sentence. And number two, right, it goes at the end of the sentence. That's the space that we have, okay? What about number four? I am crazy about rich desserts. I am crazy about rich desserts, right? And then it says I am. What do I need at the end?
I am too.
I am too. Very good, okay? I am too. What about this one? I think pizza is delicious. I think pizza is delicious, right? And then actually I believe I had to say that. Well, but I will say the answer. No, I'll wait. So I said, and then I have do I. So what do I need there? I have a space, a blank space at the beginning, and then do I.
I think the The question is, I think pizza is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So do I.
Mm-hmm. So do I. What about this one? I don't eat enough healthy food. I don't eat enough healthy food. And then it says me. What do I need? The sentence is negative, and I have a blank space at the end.
Me neither.
Okay, me neither. But look, it says that I use either when the sentence is negative and when it goes at the end of the sentence. So we're going to remove the letter N and we're going to say me either. What about number 7? I am in the mood for spinach for dinner. I am in the mood for spinach for dinner. And then it says I am, and I have a blank space at the end.
I am too.
Mm-hmm. I don't like hamburgers. Mentira. I don't like hamburgers, right? And then I have over here a blank space at the beginning, and then do I. I don't like hamburgers. And then it says, do I?
Either do I.
Okay, so remember that if it goes at the beginning, look, we use neither, right?
Neither.
Neither, very good. Neither, neither do I. And number 9, Mr. Black bought a house in the town. Mr. Black bought a house in the town. And then I have a blank space at the beginning. And then it says, did Mrs. White? Did Mrs. White? Which one do I need? It's at the beginning and it's an affirmative sentence.
Okay. So did Mr. White.
Okay, let's see. So did Mrs. White. And the last one, number 10. We couldn't finish our project on time. We couldn't finish our project on time. And then I have a blank space at the beginning and it says, could they? It's a negative sentence and I need one at the beginning.
Neither could they.
Let's see, neither could they. Okay, let's go ahead and check. I don't know if no sé si me va a afectar el hecho que no puse mayúsculas at the beginning. Hopefully it won't. Ya vamos a ver. And no, wow, all of them are correct. Okay, all of them are correct. So excellent. I'm going to share the answers with you here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's see. I'm going to take the screenshots. Okay. Here we have until number 3. This is number 8 until number 8. And 9 and 10. Also, I will share the link. Okay, very good. Now, for this one, okay, I'm going to show you. But this one has different answers. Now I can show you this. It has to be something that you can use. Okay, this one. We're going to work on this one. I have prepared 4, but 2 of them, because you're driving, won't work. A ver. Well, this one is similar to the activity that we did at the very beginning, okay? So here we have sentences, okay? Someone is telling you something and you have to either agree or disagree, okay? So here you have, it says don't use me too or me neither, right? I don't know what it says that, but so you have so, to, either, and neither. Don't worry about instructions. Sometimes instructions are not clear. But the first one, okay? It says, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm tired. So let's go ahead and use so.
So do I.
But it says I
So,
am.
so am I.
Very good.
So am I.
Very good. So am I. I'm not hungry.
It's false.
Okay. Wait. Well, yeah, it's completely, it's not true, definitely. What I was about to say is that apparently the teacher that created this exercise is asking the student only to use so and neither. So let's go ahead and use so and neither. Apparently the teacher didn't want students to use to and neither. So let's use, wait, she made a mistake here. Yeah, because we can use neither at the beginning, se equivocó. Entonces no usemos ni tú ni either. So let's use only so and neither at the beginning. The ones that we use at the beginning, so and neither, okay? I'm not hungry. Let's lie.
Neither am I.
Neither am I. Very good. Neither am I. Mintamos. I don't like wine.
Neither do I.
Neither do I. I liked the movie. I liked the movie.
So am I.
But it says,
sorry, so do I.
But it says light in the past. I liked the movie.
Sorry. So did I.
Very good. I have never been to Washington. I have never been to Washington.
Neither have I.
Very good. Neither have I. I thought the test was easy. I thought the test was easy and passed.
So did I.
Okay, so did I. Very good. I am not married. I am not married. It's not true, but I am. Yeah, I am
Only
not
my
married.
mind.
Yes, I am not married. What about you?
Neither am I.
Neither am I. Bien. I read the newspaper every day. Nah, I read the newspaper every day.
So do I.
So do I. Very good. Oops. So do I. Yes, I remember in the past, I mean, I would collect, I don't know if you remember, Ricardo, this magazine, Wanakin. Do you remember that?
Yes, when
Yeah,
I was
okay.
a child.
Yes, I remember I would collect the magazines. Oh, I had a lot because I loved to see the activities and also the craft ideas and the cartoons. And then when I became a teenager, an adolescent, I remember I would read the newspaper, but only the entertainment and celebrities section. But then the rest, I wouldn't read it, right? So no, I didn't like to read the newspaper, only those two sections. I drive a Daihatsu. I drive a Daihatsu. Wow. Mucho tiempo no escuchar un Daihatsu. I drive a Daihatsu, yes.
So do I.
So do I. Very good. I want to be eco. I guess eco means that you recycle things, that you take care of electricity, that you take care of the planet, the environment, etc. I want to be eco.
So do I.
So do I. Okay. All of these answers are correct, pero I will send you the screenshot now in case the teacher that created the exercise made a mistake, because I already saw a mistake, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
There you go. Then the second one, I get really tired on Saturdays. I get really tired on Saturdays. What about you?
So do I.
So do I. Very good. Hey, I am not going out tonight. I am not going out tonight. Negative sentence.
Neither am I.
Neither. Very good. Neither am I. I watched TV last night. I watched TV last night.
Neither did I.
Neither did I. Are you sure? Because it's positive. I watched TV last night.
But in the watch is the past.
But you said neither did I.
Sorry. So did I. Sorry.
Very good. So did I, right? I won't be able to come to class next week. I won't be able to come to class next week. I won't, or I will not be able to come to class next week.
And neither will I.
Very good. Neither will I. I live in Nagano. I don't know what it is. I live in Nagano.
Nagano is a country.
I don't know, I guess. Let's see.
It's very...
Where is it? Where is Nagano located? I think it's in Japan, but it says, yes, in Japan. It says, la ciudad de Nagano es la capital de la prefectura homónima, situada en la intersección de los ríos Chikuma y Sai en la isla de Honshu, Japón.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't know.
I do. So do I.
So do I, right? Very good. So do I. So do I. I would like to go to Kyoto in the summer. I would like to go to Kyoto in the summer. Again, in Japan, right? I would like to go to Kyoto in the summer. What about you?
So would I.
So would I. Very good. So would I. I can't play the violin. I can't play the violin. Negative sentence.
Neither do I.
It says I can't play the piano.
Neither can I.
Very good. I don't, mentira, ¿verdad? I don't like air conditioners. I don't
Yes.
like air conditioners.
False.
Totally false.
Neither do I.
Very good. I don't feel cold in the winter. I don't feel cold in the winter. What about you?
Neither do I.
Neither do I. I can't stand natto. I can't stand natto. I guess it's a name, a Japanese name. And it's food. Ah, it's food. Natto. Look, I will show.
Natto.
I don't know if you can see it, but this is natto. It's a traditional Japanese food. Ah, está hecha con soya fermentada. Okay. Natto.
I think it's good.
I think so. I mean, it doesn't look that good, but it could be good, right? Japanese food is delicious. So, I can't stand natto.
Can't stand natto.
Oh, I'm sorry, can't stand, it's I hate, but that's another way to say it, I hate. I can't stand. The two words together, can't stand means hate. I don't like it.
Okay, thank you. Neither can I.
Very good. Neither. Oops, neither can I. I am looking for love. I am looking for love. Positive sentence.
So am I.
So am I. Very good. I'm going to share with you this too. No voy a hacer.
Give me a moment, teacher.
Just go ahead.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Sorry, you're welcome. Es que I muted myself because there's a motorcycle making some noise. So you see, all of them are correct. Only this one, it didn't take it as correct, but it is. Y lo está, ya ve que le dije. It is correct, but apparently the teacher that included the answers took it as incorrect. But good job, right? All of them are correct.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Now, this is, like the final review that we will have about saw, to, neither, etc. And now I'm going to have a short introduction, okay? I mean, the topic, Ricardo, is very, or this section over here, it's very short. And actually, we will have 4 classes for this. So what I'm going to do is that I will go ahead and take advantage of the time that we will have, and I will focus on adverbs of frequency, because as you can see, half of the topics that we have for this particular unit that we will begin tomorrow, today I'm going to have just the introduction, okay? But we have half of the topics are related to do, play, and go. But with do, play, and go, we just can practice, okay? And we cannot talk, more about it. But if with with this particular section down, adverbs of frequency, simple, present, and also time expressions, con ese sí podemos estar trabajando más. Podemos hacer más ejercicios de speaking, así como hemos estado haciendo. Pero entonces, I'm going to just introduce this play, do, play, and go, ¿verdad? Y luego pues me voy a pasar a la parte de present simple. Now, to have that introduction, I'm going to share with you, le voy a compartir un cuadrito so we can have a better understanding. Give me one moment. Let me see, where is it? I had it ready. Okay, I'm going to look for it because I cannot find it.
Okay.
Okay. So now we know what Naro is and what is Nagano, right? I didn't know about, here we go. I didn't know about that city in Japan. Never heard of it. There are two lists. I'm going to share with you the first one. This is one. And this is the second one. They are very similar, but I generally use these three because I think they are very complete. Ya se las pongo en pantalla, permítame. And this is the number 3. There we go. Okay, so the first one is this one, okay? We have here sports, right? And we have 3 lists. There are 3 different verbs, okay, that we use when we talk about sports, okay? So do you have a favorite sport, Ricardo? Do you play sports or do you practice sports?
Yeah, I play sport, but now I don't practice.
Ah, okay. And what do you use to practice?
In the past,
Uh-huh.
practice basketball
Mm-hmm.
and soccer.
Basketball and soccer. Okay, very good. Excellent. And actually I remember when I was in high school, I entered the team, the soccer team, and I love to practice. I love the practice more than, playing a match. Yes, I think I never played a match. I would just get there and practice with all of them. And the teacher said that I was good, but then when the time to play a match arrived, I would disappear.
Okay.
Because what I loved was to practice with my classmates and to have a good time, but that's it. Okay, now over here, as you can see, we have 3 different verbs. I don't know if you have noticed before that when we talk about sports, sometimes we use do, sometimes we use go, and sometimes we use play. Have you noticed that? Yo lo había notado.
No, teacher.
No, okay. And that is the reason why sometimes we get a little bit confused and we probably make mistakes, right, when we talk about sports. So go, and I will explain like this. It's on this particular image, right? It's down here. Go is used for activities and sports that end in ing. For example, swimming, wrestling, jogging, running, dancing, etc. So all those activities, because we are not talking only about activities, Ricardo, we're talking about sports and activities, right? So all those activities and sports that end in ing, we use the verb go, right? I go swimming every day. I go running twice a week. I go dancing on the weekends, right? Go. It's the one that we use for activities and sports that end in ing. Now, the second verb that we use is do, okay? Do. And do is used with non-team sports in which any equipment is not used, right? So, for example, you can say do judo, do karate, do yoga, etc. And for those sports, you don't play it in teams. No hay equipos. So whenever you play, whenever you do yoga, is you, yourself, and your yoga mat. O el colchoncito ese que ocupan para hacer yoga. That's it. That's all you need. Okay. Entonces, ahí dice which any equipment is not used, pero a veces sí, porque si usted va a hacer yoga necesita el mat, ay, no sé cómo que se llama. Una alfombra, creo, un mat, right? It's a yoga mat. Sometimes you need certain things, but the most important thing when you use do is that it's not played in teams, it's individually. And we have the last one, and the last one is play, right? So with play, we use it for team sports or sports that need objects, such as a ball or disc. So when we use play, Ricardo, for sports, it's when we work in teams or we play in teams. Se juega en equipos, therefore, you need to use play, okay? So it's used for team sports or sports that need objects. And those are the three main verbs that we use. Now it says over there, we have a warning, and it says we do not use make to talk about sports. Never, never, never. I cannot say I made yoga, no, right? Because make, the connotation that we have of make is different. And that is to do something, es hacer algo. I always say, hay que relacionar make con, por ejemplo, cocinar.
Yes.
Or
I make
hacer,
a dinner.
I made dinner for you, so I hope you enjoy it. Or when we do something with our hands, like crafting, manualidades. Crafting, you use make. But we have to, see the difference between between do and make. And if you want, if you're interested, I can bring some material for you to see the difference between do and make. Are you interested?
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's important. So, well, and that is like the main thing. That is the introduction. Obviously, I will leave with you the different lists that we have. So when you have time, just read them. And tomorrow we're going to continue, okay, with the practice. And also the next 2 classes, also we're going to be working with present simple and adverbs of frequency. Okay, so do you have any questions, Ricardo? Can you hear me?
Sorry, teacher.
No, I was asking if you had any questions.
Yes. No yet. Thank you for your help.
Oh, no, you're very welcome. A pleasure to assist you every day. So have a wonderful day, Ricardo, and let's meet tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
You're
See you
welcome.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.